a big area.
Yep. Still, we've got more than Tony ever had. The number on Brother Giorgio's medallion.
Oh, even so.
There are 4 villages on the longitude given by Tony's and George's number. All of them on or near the road that runs between Cagliari and Nuoro.
Yeah, and it's over 100 miles long.
Tony's had plenty of time to look.
If he's still alive.
Oh, I think he is. And I think he was clever enough, even with only 5 numbers, to find out where the old man hid the loot. I reckon he joined the special Italian unit solely for the purpose of searching for it. You see anything, Stanley?
No, nothing.
Keep looking.
You expecting us to be followed here?
Depending on it. When Brother Franco gets to know that we're here, it won't take long for him to find us.
Why should Franco know we're here?
Because I sent a telegram to the New York Police Department. Tony Capelli alive and well, living in Sardinia.
Do you know what kind of men you're dealing with?
I've got a rough idea.
Harry, it's not your scene.
No, I know. I got carried away. A belated fling and all that, I think.
Youthful impetuosity, more
Exactly.
like. Sheer stupidity, even.
I can't be clever all the time, can I?
Okay. I'll lay it on the line for you. Franco had Kusborski's brother killed. He was found with a bullet in his back, floating in the Hudson River.
Nasty.
Yeah. It was intended to warn Kusborski off. In fact, it had the reverse effect. Kusborski now has this vendetta against the Capellis.
Terrific. So Kusborski's on the level after all. So there's one we don't have to worry about.
One.
Yeah.
You do know what kind of men you're dealing with, don't you? Scared?
Yep.
Still gonna go through with it?
Being alive is perhaps most exciting when you might get dead.
Why'd you bring Stanley?
Couldn't find a babysitter. He likes you.
Well, that's very nice. How about you?
I would have thought that would have been painfully obvious. How did you meet Giorgio?
I was a secretary in a law firm. He was a client.
John Mason's law firm.
Mm-hmm. I used to work for John in those days.
You and Giorgio live together?
Yes?
Do you,
Yes. Does that shock you?
I'm shattered.
Come on. An age gap of 30 years. The daughter of a so-called aristocrat. And the son of Joe Capelli. Sure shocked a lot of people.
Especially your family, I'll bet.
Oh, disowned, my dear.
But the material level of your lifestyle didn't change very much, eh?
No. I sometimes feel I'd like something a little simpler.
You're romantic.
Could be.
Oh, well. We'll have our little problems.
And yours is Stanley.
Stanley once found me with a woman. We were in love. We usually went back to her flat. On one occasion, we didn't. We went to the caravan Stanley and I were living in. Stanley came back and found us together. He nearly killed her. Since then, whenever I've tried to make things more serious, I remember Stanley and that girl.
So, you're now a confirmed bachelor.
Yeah. You're going to ask me if I'm too old to change?
Are you making play, Harry Morgan?
Are you?
Maybe he thought he was defending you the only way he knew how.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he thought the girl was taking you away from him.
Maybe.
If I am?
If you are, I'm still looking after Stanley.
There is another way of looking at it. You need him. Some people only have their crosses to bear because they need him, you know.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
He's an asset. Stops you from getting tied down. You just play around.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't get very far on the Cagliari end. What happens tomorrow?
We keep on looking. We'll try towards Noro first thing in the morning.
Oh, God. It's hopeless, Harry. We gotta know what we're looking for.
Would help.
Claudio, il motivo di Rose Medallion.
Harry?
What's the matter? I'm fine.
No, listen. I think I heard one of them say something about Rose Medallion.
You speak with the lingo, go and find out.
Scusatemi, signore.
Buongiorno, signore.
Buongiorno. Potete aiutarmi?
Sì, sì.
Voglio ordinare del vino per la tavola là. Non conosco questo. Come si chiama?
Questa Rose Medallion. Un vino malutato per viene di una posta vicino.
Vicino qui?
Sì, là con.
No, non conosco, no.
Porta la macchina e vai a correre sulla strada per 2 chilometri e sul montagna.
Allora, grazie mille, signore.
Va bene.
E buon appetito a tutti.
Buongiorno.
I don't know whether it's what we're looking for, but 3 kilometers outside Laconia, there's a small villa and a vineyard on a large estate. And their main product is a Moscato, which is sold under the trade name of Rosa Medallion, which is Italian for...
Rose Medallion.
That's it.
Tomorrow we go wine tasting.
Okay.
Take it easy, Harry.
You.
Yep.
So you got my message?
What message?
I sent a telegram to the New York Police Department. Tony Capelli alive and well in Sardinia.
I've been on extended leave, Harry. I got no message.
And had...
Why the gun?
And I got the feeling, Harry, you don't quite trust me.
Well, maybe I'm right.
What do you think? Am I somebody's payroll? Someone like Franco Capelli?
Seems possible. I mean, you did send the phony medical report on the skeleton indicating it was Tony Capelli.
But that wasn't me.
Oh, come on.
That's straight, Harry. I didn't even know it wasn't Tony. Look, I'm sorry to be double. I'm just an honest cop. Maybe too honest for some. Franco and his boys are over here. I tailed them from New York. Somebody fed him that cable of yours, Harry. The same someone who sent that doctored medical report. I'm gonna get him, Harry! Franco and his boys, I'm gonna get him.
Why?
Why? All right, I'll tell you. My old man was a cop. He was also on old Joe's payroll. Like that Joe Capelli owned my old man. He pulled him up by the britches, gave him a house on a hill, a big garage, stake saplings up and down the driveway. Nice. Your old man working for a lousy mobster. My old man, corrupt.
Maybe I had no choice.
Everybody's got a choice! You know, the only decent, good thing he ever did in his life was keep a diary. A journal. And he wrote down everything he knew about the organization. Bribes, deals, names. Names of corrupt officials. Judges who got squared. Chamber of Commerce, grafters, all of them. In that diary.
Where is it now?
Well, it's buried. With old Joe's fortune. When Joe Capelli found out about that diary, he had my father killed.
Why did old Joe hang on to the diary all those years? Why not just destroy it?
It's too valuable a lever for the Capelli family to lose. All those names, it's dynamite, Harry. And I want it.
And the fortune.
No! The journal's enough. And I'll bust that organization wide open. With it. Where is it?
I don't know.
Come on! Now, why else would you be here?
I guess, that's all, just a guess. I got 2 sets of numbers from the medallions and did some guessing, but I haven't the first idea where to start looking.
All right, I'll buy that. Take a warning, Harry. You're an honest guy, I like you. Not too many of us left. But I want you out of here. You and Stanley and the girl. You get the first plane out of here in the morning. You don't think about it, you just go, right?
Right.
You know, Giorgio is almost dead. Cancer. Franco's time comes tomorrow. And Alden and Martinelli. No need for you to get hurt, too.
Thoughtful of you.
Don't push it, Harry.
So, you're going to kill them like you killed John Mason, eh?
That's what you think he's done after all. John Mason, the honest, incorruptible Manhattan attorney, huh? You know, we had a deal. He was going to help me bust Giorgio and Franco. And that night at Tree Cottage, I get in the house. And there he was, making a deal with Alden Martinelli.
So you hit me on the head and went and killed Mason.
Seems you just can't trust anybody.
What did you do with the body?
Well, nothing.
It was found buried on the site.
Well, it must have been Alden Martinelli. He moved it so he wouldn't get it pinned on him. Tell you, look, it's no concern of yours anymore. You're out of it. Now just take a walk. Because I'll kill you if you're still here tomorrow. You know too much. So you go home and you forget it. Right?
Right.
Goodbye, Harry. It's been a real pleasure knowing you.
Go right here. It's a road through the hills. Hey, what's up, Doc? Harry, something happened?
Not yet. Inside.
What is this place, Harry?
Stanley, listen carefully. If there's any trouble, forget about me and drive Selena back to the hotel, all right?
What kind of trouble, Harry?
Any kind.
Harry, I don't think you should go in there alone.
I think you should stay here and shut up. Okay?
Don't move, Morgan. Now move.
Yes, sir.
What's that?
Get up the steps, Morgan. Come on. Move it.
In there.
Through the door.
Come on. This is Morgan, the one who goes around with the Garvone.
Ah, you're the one.
And you're Franco Capelli, I assume.
That's right. Feel at home, Morgan. Take a seat. Meet the crowd.
Come on.
That's my dear, long-lost brother, Tony, and his wife, Maria.
Chris and Sally Condoli asked to be remembered to you.
Chris Condoli, you've seen him after all.
Check them out! There's our little pals reunion! I heard a car. Who was it?
The big Garvone? He was driving. Selena was in the back.
Ah, good. She would never go to the police. She wouldn't risk involving Giorgio. But keep an eye open. Selena might have contact with some of the local boys. Back to business. Where is the stuff?
I told you, Franco, there's nothing. It's gone.
This dump didn't cost you the amount the old man left.
It's gone. All of it.
I waited a long time, my brother. And I'm
telling you the truth, Franco.
I need that money.
There's nothing, Franco. What more can I say?
Okay. brother. Okay, my brother.
I'll have to take you there. It's north of here, difficult to find. It's in a grotto on the far side of our land. The rest of the fortune is hidden there.
You two look after the woman. If my brother is lying, you'll kill her.
What about him?
If he gives trouble, kill him. Come on.
Could I give me a cutter?
Get going, Mr. Nice Guy.
I'm sorry I brought this on you.
Why?
Yeah, well,
Doesn't matter.
what happened after the plane crash at Dunsfold?
Tony was thrown clear he wasn't badly hurt. He realized no one had seen him and that if he could get away, he could...
Shut it!
You couldn't last.
And you hid Tony from the authorities?
It wasn't difficult. We weren't looking for him. At first, I thought Tony had been killed. After a few days, he turned up at the house where I was staying. It was a Purbright. Eventually, we moved on to the West Country, changed our names.
Hello, Harry.
Hello, Stanley. Thank you.
You all right? We came back. Listen, we saw another car pull out of here with Franco Capelli in the back. There was another guy driving.
Tony Capelli.
So he is still alive.
Yes, he is.
Must be it.
You're not going in there alone.
Not exactly. Taking a friend. Wait.
Wait up there.
Selena said I had to come in case you needed me.
Since when do you do what Selena tells you?
I think she's worried about you, Harry.
I suppose I can't force you to go back. All right. But when we get down there, right, keep out of the way.
Okay, Harry.
Come on.
Wonderful, Harry. I've never seen anything like it.
A bit different from Guildford High Street.
No.
There they are. Stanley, this is far enough. Now you stay here. Don't follow me, all right?
Okay, Harry. Harry. Harry, what? You will take care, won't you?
Thing to do, Tony. Be a professional. Too bad you chose not to be. A man of honor. A man of conscience who in the end couldn't bet the pot with the old man's fortune.
I think not. Leave it. Leave it!
Okay, Morgan.
Now, how did you know we were in Sardinia?
You sent the cable, Morgan.
Not to you. To the New York Police Department. Was it Kusborski?
Kusborski. Just shows how ignorant you are, Morgan. No, friend, not Kusborski. Just a little contact we have in the 15th precinct who helps us out with some information, that's all.
The same one who sent the phony army medical report on the skeleton to England?
That's right. We thought it might send you back to sleep.
And Brother Giorgio,
Skeleton? Found in the woods in Cobham in Surrey, England. Ain't that right, Tony?
So that's what started it up all over again. After all these years, and I thought Jerry was hidden forever.
Jerry? So the skeleton was Jerry Bonetti?
Yeah.
I thought you two were friends.
We were. Until Franco killed him.
They came to England. My brother Franco and one of his men, Michael D'Angelo. Franco wanted the number on my medallion. I was on a night out with Jerry Bonetti before we flew out to Italy. They found us and took us to a forest. They tried to make me tell a number. I wouldn't tell Franco. So he threatened to kill Jerry. In fact, Jerry knew the number because I'd made a pact with him and Chris Condoli to memorize it and keep it secret. I thought Franco's threat was a bluff, but it wasn't.
He cut Jerry's throat. Him. My beloved brother. I broke away from them and ran through the woods. And D'Angelo came after me.
I knew he'd catch up with me and kill me sooner or later. So I waited for him. Franco must have heard the gunshot. I went after him, but he'd gone.
And that was the last I saw of my dear brother until today.
Was D'Angelo dead?
No.
I forced Angelo to dig a grave in the woods and bury Jerry. And I made D'Angelo wear Jerry's uniform and to dress Jerry's body with his clothes. And I put D'Angelo's ring on Jerry's forefinger and D'Angelo's cigarette case into the grave with Jerry's body. And I made him replace Jerry on the Dakota flight so that the roll call would show Jerry was on board. It was the only way I could be sure of being on that plane. And D'Angelo saw it as a good way of getting out of England undetected, now that Franco had deserted him. The plane crashed soon after takeoff, and D'Angelo was killed along with most of the others.
I'm glad to know, after all these years, what happened to my dear friend D'Angelo. But what's going to happen now to us, Morgan?
Little visit to the police, I think.
No. I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think you have any choice in the matter.
Tell me, Morgan, what are you going to do if I walk over and pick up that gun? Huh? You going to kill me? No, I don't think so. I'm going to gamble that you're a man of scruples.
I will shoot you if I have to.
I don't think you got the guts. Go ahead, big shot. Show me how tough you are. Go ahead. Pull the trigger.
All right, relax, Harry. Relax, Harry. Don't do that. Franco, you don't like it.
You incorruptible Sergeant Kusborski. I should be surprised, but I ain't. You're as big a pain in the ass to your bosses as you are to us. The dirty Harry of Precinct 15. You and your lousy cop brother with your vendetta against the Capelli boys.
Not until the night they fished his body out of the Hudson River. Harry! Did a dumb thing? You should have done what I told you and got the hell out of here.
Yeah. Wasn't possible.
Well, that's a pity. It's a pity. Where's old Joe's fortune, Tony?
How many times do I have to tell everybody? There ain't no fortune.
Really?
Honest.
What's in those boxes over there?
Guide ropes for Katie.
You told me it's all gone?
I gave most of it to charity.
You hear that? You're full of generosity.
You should have left us some peace.
There's a diary, Tony, buried with the money.
Well, yeah, there was a diary. It was falling to pieces, but legible. It was loaded.
Where is it?
I sent it off to Washington to the FBI years ago, anonymously. But nothing seemed to happen. All the very same high-ranking politicians and businessmen and government administrators, they all stayed in their jobs.
We got friends, Kusborski, where it counts. Move, Kusborski. Take off. There's nothing here for you or for me.
Ed, this is crazy.
Get out, Harry! Who asked you? We were on to your old man scribbling the minute it landed on the FBI's desk. Go home and retire, Sergeant. You've been on to a bum stare, Kusborski, all these years. And so have I.
It's all wasted. It's all wasted. Harry, I want you out of here. Now go get Stanley. I had to tap him on the back of the head. He's back there. You get him and you get out of here.
I don't fancy walking away from you, Ed.
Harry, your time's running out. Now move. What, do you think I'm going to kill you?
Like you said, I know too much, and you're incapable of trusting anyone.
You're right. I gotta kill you. Oh, yeah. And Stanley. And Selena. All the Martinelli, I gotta kill all you.
You can't do it, Ed. You can't do it.
But I'm a cop, dealing with dangerous criminals. I'm not. Stanley isn't, he isn't.
My kid brother wasn't.
Franco!
Things had been different, Harry. With the Prince.
Stanley, put him down! Stanley! Put him down! Stanley!
Did the police believe you?
No, not a word. I don't think they wanted to open that particular can of beans. We've got to be out of the country by noon tomorrow.
How's Stanley?
I'll give him some tranquilizers. I think he'll be okay. Maybe we should have ordered a bottle of Rose Medallion to celebrate.
Oh.
I don't feel much like celebrating either.
Boy, Tony Maria took a chance. I mean, imagine calling the wine after the Rose Medallion.
It's just a whim, they said. None of the wine ever gets off the island, and they never expected to be found. Now that they have, I don't think you should tell Giorgio.
There's no problem about that, Harry. Giorgio's dead.
When?
This morning. There was a cable waiting for me at the hotel when I got back.
I'm sorry.
Please. Sympathy I don't need. I'll have to fly straight back to New York in the morning.
There's nothing to take you back there now.
Have to. There's the funeral arrangements and lots of other things.
I see. I'm sorry.
So am I.
Mate. I won't be around this evening. I've got something to do.
Oh, I'll be okay, Harry.
Right.
Harry, Selena really is great, isn't she?
She's all right.
Why don't you marry her?
Hey? Do you think she'd have me?
By the time you settle down.
I'd better give it some thought, then. Get an early night, I should, Stanley.
Okay.
Oh! Oh!
All right.
Some private detective you turn out to be. Stanley give you permission?
Stanley thinks we ought to get married.
Oh. What does Harry think?
Harry thinks it's a good idea too. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a little boy's whole heart beating away madly down there. For God's sakes, turn me down.
What do you mean?
Oh, I mean, you're spoken for, that's what I mean.
Stanley.
Well, yeah. Who else? I'd have to marry you both. Sorry, it's not for me.
No.
No? Yeah. You'd have to choose between us. And in the end, you choose Stanley.
You think I want to spend the rest of my life with that lunk?
Oh, come on, Harry. Stop kidding yourself. You need him more than you need me.
You're crazy. What do you think I am?
You're a loner. So Stanley suits you perfectly.
The first thing I do when we get home is to dump Stanley.
What? But you can't do that.
Yes, I can.
But he needs you now more than ever. Especially after what happened.
Well, the situation's changed. I can't control him anymore. So I can't be responsible for him anymore.
But, Harry, Stanley saved your life. Because he loves you. I mean, you brought him here because you wanted him to be your bodyguard, and he protected you the only way he knew how. You can't just lay it around Stanley's neck. You're equally responsible for what happened, more so. You know it. Oh, Harry. You're a long way from home. You're a long way from that cottage and the office and the people you love to hate. And when you get back there, you'll be the same old Harry Morgan. Harry with bills, Harry with problems, Harry with middle-aged blues. And there'll always be Stanley.
Harry, about Selena. When will we see her again?
I don't think we ever will, Stanley.
But why not, Harry? I thought she liked us.
Not enough, it seems.
I really thought you'd marry her. I thought you wanted to.
We can't always have what we want, can we?
Harry. Well, was it me? I mean, did I muck things up for you?
No, Stanley, not you. I don't think it would have worked out. We belong in different worlds, me and Selena. Funny being back home, though, isn't it? Eh? It's almost as though Sardinia never happened to us. Oh, forget it. I'm being tired and emotional.
Harry, I know I did bad, but I promise I'll never ever do it again. Promise.
I should bloody hope not.
And you will carry on letting me live here, won't you? I mean, just for a while.
What are you talking about? We're family, aren't we?
I know,
then,
but...
It looks like I'm stuck with you, doesn't it? You great big ugly bastard. Go on. What's this?
Happy birthday.
Bloody hell, so it is. 40 today, and what have I done?
I wanted it to be a surprise.
It is, it is. Huh. That's very nice, Stanley. Thank you.
And here's your present, Mary.
Stanley.
Oh, Mary, it's something special.
What's that?
I found it up at the site.
Oh, it's very nice, Stanley. I'll keep my cigarettes in it.
No, not the box, Harry. Your present's inside.
Oh, my God. My God. Where did you find it?
I told you, up at the site.
When?
Oh, ages ago. When we first went up there. I knew you'd like it, so I hid it away where nobody else could find it, so that I could give it to you today, on your birthday. You do like it, don't you, Aaron?
No, Stanley, I don't like it, I love it.